Hello, welcome to this run of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This is being run on the PC version of the Master Collection, and I'm doing all Kerotans on European Extreme. I am the world record holder for it because I'm the only person who actually runs this category. There are more people who run all Kerotans, but all Kerotans is normally done on very easy because there's no difficulty difference between the different difficulties. Sorry, there's no difficulty difference on speedrun.com, so VE will always be the fastest version. But I like the challenge, and it's cool to do. It's cool to do different things. So yeah, working on trying to get this down to. I mean, my initial goal right now is try and get it under 145. See how that goes today. So new game. We have to run all Kerotans on new game. You can't run all Kerotans on new game plus because you need to be able to show the Kerotan rank at the end, and you don't have to do it. It's the only true way of getting the Kerotan rank and knowing you haven't got any Kerotans before is by playing new game. I like MGS3. There is a you unlock a camo for picking I like MGS3, the yours camo, which is very useful later on. So we need to pick that. And of course, the difficult will be European Extreme. The time is going to start when I click go in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is being ran on, let's say, the PC version of the Master Collection. As a result, we don't use the IGT. We use loading remove time. So you'll see on live split below, I've got 2 timers. The timer at the very bottom is RTA, showing my actual time in real time. And then the timer in the middle, you'll see it pause occasionally. It will pause whenever there is a loading screen because that is the loading remove time. It ensures that all PC versions are equal because not everyone's computer is equal. Some people will, some people's PCs run faster than others. Mine, for example, is really, really good, and load times are very small. But it's that's why it's good to have the RTA on there as well, just to show the difference. So, what is an all Kerotan run? Well, in Metal Gear Solid 3, there are these little frogs called Kerotans. There's one right there. When you shoot it, it goes wacka wacka. And that is the run. We have to collect all 64. I say collect, shoot. Or hit all 64 Kerotans. There's pretty much one in every single room in the game. There are a couple of exceptions to that, which I'll point out when they come up. But yeah, and also obviously complete the game whilst also running on the hardest difficulty level, European Extreme. In European Extreme, guards have very, very good line of sight. You can see you from quite far away. Their hearing is pretty good. You can get up close to one before they'll turn around and notice you. But the other major thing with European Extreme is game over if discovered is on. So if I get spotted by a guard, then it is game over. There we go. Quick headshot there. Took a couple of attempts, but got there. So quick headshot. Just going to do a trank roll here. Shooting a guard in the head with a tranquilizer gun will instantly put them to sleep. If you tranquilize them anywhere else but then roll into them, that will immediately put them to sleep as well. Still another no. The frog. Track the guard with the frog. Another trank roll here. Need to do 2 more quick headshots here. Missed. Got him. Gotta be quick here. I've got to make sure that guard over there doesn't spot me. I also need to take him out. And now I need to get out of here before the reinforcements come because they're coming from the direction I'm moving in. So we might do a bit of a crossover here. Yeah, there we go. But it doesn't count because we're already in the loading screen. See Rasfer. I've got another headshot. There. Shoot that guy a couple of times. He'll now fall asleep. Over here. And I need to roll. Couldn't roll that guy quite quick enough. Oh well. Alright, 1 continue. This is a particularly nasty room. Oh! Snake aimed at the wrong guard. Right. At least I'm getting the quick headshot on that first guard nice and easily. Should be enough, that guard. There we go. Hopefully I'm a bit quicker here and I can get this guard. That's better. There we go. That's what I should have done the first time. And into the loading area. Okay, a little bit of time lost there from a couple of hits, but it's not that bad. We can catch that back up. After all these cutscenes, the frog is right here. Shoot that. Now we need to head back the way we've come. That is all of the frogs in the Virtuous mission. The game is split into 2 bits, the Virtuous mission and the Snake Eater mission. The Virtuous mission really is just a very, very quick prologue. If you played Metal Gear Solid 2, it's kind of like the tanker and the plant, if the tanker was 30 seconds and the plant was the rest of the game. We're now going to go to the riverbank. This is one of the only rooms in the game that doesn't have a frog. So just got to do the curing tutorial. Oh, there we go. And that's the Virtuous mission over. Don't save it. And now we move on to Operation Snake Eater. Now we start Operation Snake Eater in a room slightly off to the side of where we were. We do have to return to all of the rooms that we were just in. They count as different rooms in Operation Snake Eater. I do need a gun out. Our first Kerotan is right here. So now we're in Groznyj North, which is like the 3rd room we were in before. But we've started from up here. We couldn't scale that earlier. Yes, every frog that we've already hit. Well, the frogs actually change location in between, but we do have to go back through each room and re-find them. Apologies for the cough. If I do start coughing, don't worry. I'm all right. Recovering from a chest infection. I'm fine. It's just a cough. just still recovering from it. So we have to make our way backwards. If you were doing a normal run, we'd have headed north and headed through Groznyj North. But instead, we have to come all the way back through Swampland into Groznyj South and start getting the frogs. We're going to ignore the frog in Swampland until the way back. Moving the camera so that I can see where I'm going. I try not to run into any trees. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so now we're in Groznyj South. We can start getting Kerotans again. So you can see this is where we started the run in the Virtuous mission. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna here head over to this ledge. And there's some chaff grenades on the floor here, so I'm going to grab these chaff grenades, stun grenades out, and I need to throw a stun. Oh, that was not a very good throw. That frog, there we go. Can't hear it croaking because of the stun grenade, but I saw it jump up and down. And there's some more grenades here, so replenish my stun grenades, grab some grenades. I'm now going to go into my equipment and equip all those grenades and unequip some weapons that I do not need. Equip that grenade because that's the next one I want to use. I make the most of using grenades in any room where there's no guards. Grenades will, in fact, actually, the only grenade that doesn't alert guards is the chaff grenade. If you use a grenade or a stun grenade in a room with guards, it will alert them. Chaff grenades don't. So from here, I'm going to try and roll over there. That was a good roll. Run around the crocodiles. The frog is there, so just... I actually hit it with the explosion and with throwing the grenade. Oh, get my chaff grenades back out because we're now moving into a room with guards. So now we're heading into Dramuchi North. So now we're back on track. We've done all of our backtracking. We can move on. But because there's guards in this room, we really need to use the chaff grenades. So I'll run over here. Gonna slam this guard. It's worth noting that in a previous cutscene, Snake had all of his guns taken away from him. That's why I'm having to use grenades. Alright, come on, first try. There. Nice. Now I'll just run around. Hope the guard on this side doesn't spot me. It's fine. The timing with there's a guard over on the right, and the timing of exactly where he is can be a bit awkward. On to another note. This is a bit of an awkward room. This is a very precise roll I need to do. I messed it up. Try again. Oh. Come on. It is a fairly precise roll to get through these guards without being spotted. That's better. There we go. So from here I'm going to switch to the subsistence cam. Because there's the guard around this corner that I need to take out. So run around here. PQC slam that guard. I'm going to quickly run to about here. Normal grenades. I hit the frog with the explosion. That's fine. And now all I need to do quickly before guards turn up is grab these grenades from this guard. You can shake down that guard before you go and do the grenades. But it is quite dangerous to do so because because any weapons or equipment you shake down from guards does disappear. I've done it once where I did it first, and as I approached it, it started to disappear. So it's quite tight at the moment. It's not tight. It's not something I'm too worried about trying to get down. I have to take a slightly different route through here just because I'm on a caution and there are guards. Normally you could run a bit more direct. Still going to grab the bubble box though. And we trigger the Ocelot unit fire, our first boss fight. Now, even though this is a boss, still under the rules of not being spotted. So I need to do a quick weapon change and get that cardboard box out. I'm just going to concentrate on this fight for a second. It's very precise. More guard. Whoops, missed him. There we go. Oh, first try. So it's a very, very tough boss, that one. Oh, that's fine. It's kind of, the Ocelot unit is kind of the gatekeeper of European Extreme. You know, it is the first major challenge you come across, and if you can't do it, then or if you just, you can do it, but it takes you like 20 attempts. It's the thing that stops you from learning the rest of European Extreme. I've done quite a lot of practice at it at this point. It's Choni Prud. The frog is in a is in the swamp over here. Just gonna stop swimming for a second and shoot it. There we go. Water. Cure, because I've got a leech. Do not want any leeches on me. That's this phone. Remove that silencer. Because we're now going into, excuse me, Bolshire past south. I'm going to need to take a shot to distract some dogs. I'm going to roll, shoot. That distracts some dogs a little further down. I'm just going to run all the way over to this tree. Hope I get this right. Quite easy to get spotted here if you mess anything up. There we go. Should be good. Yeah, I'm fine. Make sure I get spotted. There we go. Gets one of the guards out of the way. Roll to here. Want to wait for that guard who's looking at me to just turn away. Take that guard out. Take that guard out. Shoot the frog. Shoot the dog.
There's nothing here.
And leave. Bolshire Pass base is another room where we do quite differently from a normal run. I'm going to run up to here and slam this guard. Next, I'm going to trank roll this guard. Shoot the frog. Get the suppressor. Oh, I hate this guard. Suppress back on there. Shoot those barrels. Shoot those barrels. Kills 2 guards. But those barrels explosions don't count as my kills. They're environmental kills. It wasn't Snake that killed him, it was the barrels. And onto the Ocelot fight, so I'm going to concentrate for this.
Major, coming to your assistance.
Make sure I get the frog. Got it. Shoot Ocelot in the head. Throw. Turn around. Shoot that. So I'll distract him. Shoot Ocelot in the head. Shoot his hat off. Didn't actually mean to do that. Ow. So I'll get him now. He's gonna come out and reload. And that's the fight. Not too bad. I've had better. I've had worse. Apparently that was much better than before though. So we're now in the caves. This is one of the longest frogs. It's really annoying. There is a glitch where you can like get on top of the cave and get down to it much quicker. I've tried on every single version of MGS3, so PS2, Xbox, PS3, you know, every different version that I've got and I can get hold of, and I have not been able to do it on any version. I just cannot do the glitch, so it's not one that I worry too much about. Yeah, it means this is longer, but it's not that bad. But there's a Kerotan all the way at the end of all of this. I also grabbed the animals camo, which is the camouflage you get for defeating Ocelot without killing him with using tranquilizers. Just gonna run to about here. The frog is there. Now I need to swim quite quickly because I have limited breath here. I really don't want to take any damage from like running out of breath. That was quite good, actually. I think that's the furthest I've got because I cut corners quite nicely. Use the box. The box is really, really helpful in MGS3. Snake slows down when he's going up and down hills, but they never added a slowdown animation for the box. So if you're going up or down a hill, you equip the box and you will keep moving at the same speed as opposed to slowing down. So, like, the box is one of the best items in the game as a result. Across the three different... across the Metal Gear Solid trilogy, Metal Gear Solid 3 is the one that utilises the box the most. You get a little bit of use out of it in MGS2. You get a very small amount of use out of it in MGS1. We're moving on to our next boss fight shortly. It's just some MK22 ammo I need to grab there. Whoops. Made a bit of a mess of some of that menuing, but I will. Don't need the box anymore. There's going to be some smoke grenades. Let's pick those up and equip them. I also want to swap to that gun. Make sure I've got plenty of ammo. Equip those smoke grenades that I just picked up. I need to shoot the frog before we move into the boss arena. Frog is up there. Yeah, I got it. And there's some life medicine there. Nice. Nice backup to have. You don't have to have that life medicine, but it's a nice backup. Just going to concentrate on this fight. Fairly good first phase, on to phase 2. Beautiful phase 2. That was fantastic. Wow, that is the fastest pain fight I've ever had. That was really good. So we already had the frog there, we don't need it again. And move on. Very, very low on health here, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not planning on taking any damage soon. Before we move on here, I'm just going to grab both of these fruits. Because we need to do 2 bits of eating, and these fruits are like the easiest thing to grab. Actually, that's not true. I should only grab one of them. They have fairly decent healing. Healing of stamina. One is enough for now. Another one is not good enough for later. And there's actually a much better item I could grab for later. You don't normally eat during a run, but you kind of have to in Kerotans. Just going to quickly swap to that gun. Now I'm going to eat. So that puts me back up to full. I'm just going to dispose of that one. So yeah, that was a mistake grabbing that. I've recently thought of a new idea for that. So the reason for eating here is because, not this room, if you were doing a normal European Extreme run, you'd be able to swim down this without any problems. So the more stamina you've got, the longer Snake can hold his breath. It's actually the very next room where I need more stamina. So I'm going to swim to here, come up so Snake can get his breath back. And swim to the end here. I don't get spotted by that spotlight. So this room is this room you wouldn't normally come to in any speedrun except for Kerotans, and it's a bit awkward. So I'm just going to concentrate for a second. It usually takes me 2 attempts, so I'm hoping I can get it done first time. I need to get down so that I have a 95% camo rating. I now need that guard above me to clock me, but not spot me. That moves him out of the way so that he's not going to see me. Shoot the frog. Come up for air. Immediately swim back down before the guards spot me. So if that guard on the jetty, who's just spotted me there, if he hadn't spotted me, he wouldn't have moved, and he'd have come over and seen and spotted me when I came up for air. So yeah, it's very important you make sure that he sees you so that he moves away from that corner. And that was perfect. It's first try as well. That might be the first time I've done it first try in a run. It is. It's quite a tight room, that one. Took a little bit of time to root that room. I'm going to quickly swap to the MK22 and move into warehouse. I'm going to start doing damage to the end here. Swap guns. That's taken out all of the guards in the room. Again, all non-lethally as well. I've also done a chunk of damage to the end, so that's going to make his boss fight later easier. Yes, as I said, every single one of those... I don't know why Snake ducked there. Every single one of those guards was taken out non-lethally, because the explosions don't count as kills. Snake didn't kill them, the explosions did. Into the warehouse. Warehouse is is one of the more awkward rooms in the game. We're actually going to get the frog on the way back. We will come back into the warehouse again later. That's a little awkward. Yeah, I completely screwed that up. I screwed the roll up. I needed to be quicker. Shooting the barrels. Oh well, it happens. Try it again. Oh, can't get this roll. Come on. Problem is, even if I get it right, it's not guaranteed that I'm still gonna. That's how you roll that. Still not guaranteed I'm gonna be able to get past this guard. Nope, I got spot. I don't understand this. Really don't understand this this roll. Sometimes you don't get spotted. Sometimes you do.
I'm in HQ. This is HQ. Control here. Signs of enemy infiltration.
I don't know if I have enough time. There we go. Means I'm not going to get spotted. It's safety. Safety strat. But as you can see, I'm massively ahead of my PB because I really screwed that room up in previous runs. In my PB, that room, it took me so long. So yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that as a safety strat until I can get that room down. That's the arena where we fight the fear, so it's very important that we take out the frog there. I do need to swap to the MK22. Take out that guard. We're going to the lab section. Lab's pretty funky. There's some really cool Kerotans. There's a Kerotan in this room. It's actually behind that tree. You might have just seen it as I moved the camera. We're not getting it yet. We'll come back to that Kerotan. Now I want to quickly swap back to this gun because I want to use... I've got loads of suppressor on this gun. And I haven't on my MK22. Got to look after that one. That got shot. Now swap to the scientist camo. And we're going to do an intended teleport. If you're outside of the compound as a scientist, the guards will put you in prison. And the next frog is right where we need to be. This is a room you wouldn't normally go to in a speedrun. You wouldn't do this strat in a speedrun of a normal run. Oh, gotta... There we go. Punch it. Don't bump into any of the guards. And just leave. Saves you coming all the way into here, down here, and then back up again. So, back to the first floor. I'm going to change camo again. I'm going to go naked. Only reason for going naked is because it's the top of the list, so it's the quickest to grab. Wait for this guard to open the door, run round, CQC slam him. Excuse me. Shoot the frog. Change back to the scientist. Only reason for that is you cannot use guns as the scientist, so whilst wearing the scientist costume, there is no way of hitting that frog.
What's that sound?
I do apologise for the coughing. So now back in the scientist costume, we can move on. Hate this door. Ugh, it's slow. Let's run over here, punch this frog. Bump. No! Needs to bump into the scientists. The scientists know that we're not one of them. So after a couple of seconds, they will they'll raise an alert on you. But if you bump into them, it resets. It resets that timer. Frog, bump him, get out. There we go. Same here. Bump this one. And we're into Groznyj. Okay, a little bit of time lost for that, but that wasn't that bad. Now we've got to do is get out. Same again. Just make sure we bump into one scientist. Just bump into him. There is a slightly faster method of getting through there where you use the cardboard box, but it's like super precise to save like less than. I can do it. I haven't done it in like months. But it saves like less than a second. It's just not worth it for the risk. I'll swap to the subsistence camera. It's a bit easier to get through. Don't want to bump into any guards. The guards don't care. They think you're a scientist. But if you bump into them, they'll treat you like an enemy. But that's all the frogs in the lab. So we can now leave. We've already got the frog in here. Quickly equip the cardboard box just to stop that guard from coming over. Now want to change camo. We're going to equip the animals camo. This is the one we got for defeating Ocelot. Oh no, I don't need anything else. And I want my MK22 without the silencer on. The animals camo stops Snake's hands from trembling when he's low on stamina. So shoot that, causing a caution. Just moves the dogs around. Put the silencer back on. Shoot that guard twice. And I want my stun grenades out. We just need to get out because there is a guard who will start clocking on. And into the fear boss fight. The fear is kind of a cheat boss. We have a really cheesy way of doing it. Run to this corner, use a fake death pill. The fear will come over and inspect me. As soon as he starts moving forwards, I'll use the revival pill. Throw the stun grenades. Once it goes off, trigger these traps. And for some reason, no one really knows why, if the fear is stunned, any lethal damage that he takes gets converted into non-lethal. Nobody knows why. Cure, we cure the venom poisoning. And backpack, I equip the cigar spray. I'm going to go back to my MK22, put the box. And we now have the joy of Warehouse 2. Quite an awkward room, this one. Just going to concentrate. Missed the guard. You're supposed to land on that guard. So this is an awkward room. And I've still got to get the frog as well. That's better. Box headshot. That guard. Should be good now. Roll up. CQC slam that guard. roll back down. Get the Kerotan. Roll back up. Really should have that gun out now. Which I probably should have had that gun out already. There we go. We're okay. Not too bad. Yeah, the MK22, this your tranquilizer gun, you don't have to worry about ammo for it. The lethal gun, you kind of need to worry about ammo for it a little bit. It's not that bad. The main thing that you have to be careful with is the MK22, the tranquilizer gun, the silencer on it. You do not get another silencer for it until we've defeated the Fury, which is quite far in. Yeah, it's one you got to be quite careful of. Here, shoot the frog. So I'm not going to trank roll. Normally you trank roll this guard, but I'm going to CQC slam him because I want to conserve my silencer. Shoot there. And for some reason in the game, Snake's footsteps are completely silenced whilst using whilst cooking a grenade. CQC slam these two guards. And now move off to the right. There's another room here. You wouldn't normally see this room in a speedrun, but we need to head into it in order to get a Kerotan frog that's in here. We CQC slammed those two guards, even though we could have moved up to the right, because when you come back out of this room, if you haven't CQC'd those two guards and they're there, it's a real pain. So you just CQC them, deal with them, and then they'll still be knocked out when we get back. Kerotan frog is there, and I'll know if I've shot it. There we go. The guard reacted to it, but I didn't. My caution didn't get reset. If you shoot and hit anything, and a guard hears it, you'll get a caution instantly. If you shoot a Kerotan frog, you won't get a caution. So my caution didn't reset. So that's how I know that I shot it. And actually, if you don't hit it first time, usually that can actually cause problems. All right, we're on to the end fights. The character's called the end. So I need to concentrate a little bit on this fight. Oh, MK22 out. I'm going to shoot him 3 times. He always starts here. Now we need to get him to teleport. The end has a mechanic where if you haven't interacted with him 25 seconds, and then you make some noise, he will instantly teleport and shoot you. 5, 6, 7. So we waste a bunch of time so that it's been 25 seconds. For a smoke grenade, so he can't see me when he teleports. Make some noise to cause him to teleport. So he should have now... You can see his gun glinting there, and he has now teleported. Throw the stun grenade at him. Equip the cigar spray. And we're going to try and lock him in position. 2. Cigarette spray. 1, 2. I need to hold him up. Hold up. Back to the cigarette spray. Wait a second. Cigarette spray. Hit him with a stun grenade. Look up so I don't get stunned. Cigar spray him. Hit him with a smoke grenade. Oh, I might have been too slow there. Right, run. Normally in a European Extreme run, you'd end the fight here. I'm not going to. I'm going to let the end escape. He's going to turn around and run in the opposite direction, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to run into here, grab a load of ammo. I'm not going to fall off the edge, because the Kerotan frog for this room is right here. I'm going to shoot the Kerotan frog. Re-equip my MK22. Got to be careful because there's a trap on the floor there. And the end will now run to like one of 2 different locations, so I just got to keep an eye out. shit. There we go. That was a bit of a messy end, but I got there. Don't put the silencer on. Well, actually, it doesn't matter for this gun. You never have to worry about the silencer on this gun. Got it? I saw it shake. Yeah. That's how you do the end and get all the kerotans. Well, we're not actually done yet. I still need one more kerotan. I'm going to go into my backpack. I'm going to equip the Mosing the gun. I'm also going to cure and take out that... oh, no, I've got a broken bone. I'm not going to take out the arrow wound, though. I'll leave the arrow wound alone. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, the end's gun is so powerful it breaks your bones. Cool, so from here we've got one kerotan that I didn't get during the fight. Wait until I see that tree. Mosing the gun. Oh, I'm not quite in the right spot. Still not quite in the right spot, but I got it. Yeah, that was a really messy end to that end fight, but it worked. You should basically just sneak up on him and shoot him in the head with the MK22, and that finishes the fight. But sometimes it's a bit difficult to spot him. I don't think there's 2 locations. I think there's about 3 or 4 locations he can be in, and sometimes it can be awkward to find him. Just got to be careful with stamina. If your stamina's too low, one shot and he will immediately put you to sleep. And that's bad when that happens, because then you get taken all the way back to the lab, and your run's dead. Kerotan down here. Yeah, no scope. And onto the famous climb. Woo, Snake Eater. Right, into the mountain base. Oh, caught on a rock there. Hope that doesn't cause any problems. Timing in here is quite tight. I want to equip the cigarette spray. Oh dear. Oh, my cigarette spray did not hit that guard. That was weird. Cigar spray, sorry, not cigarette spray. Alright, we'll try that again. That was really weird. I thought I was, like, on him, but apparently not. I also got poisoned by by that scorpion, which was really dumb. Move him. That's better. Then this guy here. Shoot the frog. And we've got the last couple of rooms where we need to worry about this suppressor. Shoot that guy. That guy is pretty funky. Just for some reason, that guy will always take a headshot. Trank. Box headshot that guy. Basically, the way box headshots work is the moment, because guards kind of lean, they kind of stoop slightly when they see the box. The height you're at when you come out of the box means you'll instantly headshot them as long as the timing's right. It takes quite a bit of practice, but once you've done it, that should be fine. That caution will go. It's a bit awkward. I think I might have finally got this right. That should take out both of them. Get the frog. Oh, finally, I've got this room right. Before I go, I need to throw a stun grenade over there. Stop that guard from falling in. There we go. And now let's get out of here. Don't pick up that. Beautiful. That is the first time I've actually got through it. Wow. That time save. That's the first time I've actually gotten through that room properly. I always make a mess of those final guards. This would be amazing if I get through Mountains 3 first try as well. And Mountains 3 first try. Okay, wow. That's pretty cool. That is a massive... Oh my god, that is a massive time save. Getting through both of those first try. Those are some of the most annoying rooms. But shows my practice is paying off. Shoot that Kerotan. Now, if you remembered earlier, I talked about grabbing two... I grabbed two of those fruits and then, like, discarded one because I was like, actually, there's a better... I think I can grab some noodles here. That would be better. Shoot that frog. We now don't need to worry about suppressors anymore. Or ammo, really. Next frog. We didn't get the frog on the way in, because it's just much easier to get it there. And into the underground tunnel. 4. So we're going to fight the Fury next. Luckily, we can shoot the frog before his fight starts. It's really handy. Frog's just in the background there. There you go, you can even hear it. And here we go, Fury fight. This is probably the toughest boss in the game. Might take me a couple of attempts. Hope it doesn't. That's a bad start. I'm dead. Unfortunately, my health is really low. So if I get hit by him, I'm gonna die. I think it might have just given me a bit of pity health back. Excellent, I got him here. I much prefer him being here. Cool. Shit. Oh. Damn it. Oh, that was really dumb. I was so close there. I think my PB, I had like an absolutely perfect Fury fight as well. way. Oh! I'm surprised that caught me. I didn't think I was going to hit him there. Which way is he going? I think he went left. The box is also... I think it's coming back. I have no idea where he is. Oh, there he is. The box is also flame proof. Okay, there we go. Not the best Fury fight I've ever had, but it's done. It's over. I go MK22 bullets, and there is the next MK22 suppressor. As I said, we don't have to worry. There is no... there's no frog in that room, because technically it's still part of the previous room. It's all one big room. It's not Groznyj Grad. We have to take quite a bit of a change of route from a normal run. Don't think I hit that. Hit it that time. I saw it budge. So a bit of a different route because again we have to get all the frogs. So shoot that one. MK22 out. Shoot that guard. Around this corner. I'm going to trank roll this guard. Trank roll. And start crawling through this vent. The next frog is in this vent. We're actually going to come... We're going to go and shoot it and come back again because it's quicker. There is another exit to this vent, but it's quicker to just shoot it and come back again. So, turn this corner, shoot the frog. Oh, I should have unequipped. When you shoot it, you should then immediately unequip the gun. That way, you don't have to reload it. I've got to be careful here. I really don't want a caution. If I do get a caution, I will have to take a reset in the next room. Phew. Equip the cardboard box. When guards are investigating other guards that have been put on the floor, they don't notice you if you're in the box. Careful here. Take out that guards. Let's re-equip that, but I also want my smoke grenades out. Ooh. Bit of a time save there because I didn't have to reset. Cool. This is my favourite frog. This is the coolest frog in the game in my opinion. So, set up a smoke grenade into here, turn. Shoot that guard to start a caution. That's going to make every single guard in the room, including Rykov, run. Oh, Rykov's ran to a different place. That's weird. I don't quite know what happened there. That's never happened before. Try that again. I don't know if I was too slow or too fast. Rykov should now run to here. There we go. Grab Rykov. Shoot the frog. There we go. Helps if I actually shoot it. Now move. I'm a bit slow here. I hope that I don't get spotted. I think that hut is someone invest. Oh no! Yeah, I was too slow. This is annoying. I usually get this right first try. I'm too fast. I'm too fast, that's what it is. You usually wait for it to explode, then move. That should be fine. No, I've been spotted again. What? This is crazy. I've never had this much problem with this room. I'm losing so much time as well. This is really annoying. Oh, wrong one. Come on, first try this time, please. There we go. I'm fine. I've got through now. Wow. A waste of 2 minutes. There we go. Finally. Right. Now going to eat that food. Giving me all my stamina back. And I'm going to change camouflage to olive drab. You'll notice olive drab is the only one that's at 0 here. There's a reason for swapping to olive drab. The box glide. I don't think I'm actually up against... No, I wasn't actually up against... Fuck it, I'm just going to run. I wasn't actually up against the wall. So in this next room, there's 2 guards at the other end. If you come into this room wearing the animal's camo, they will immediately spot you. And I ate the food because now that I'm not wearing the correct camo, snakes... Unfortunately, I still got spotted. I wonder if not. I've just thought before when I've done this, I've ducked, and it's been fine. Got it. Camouflage, face, mask. That frog is annoying. Sometimes you'll hit him, sometimes you won't, just because you're shooting through.
This is HQ. What's going on?
So I'll lose a little bit of time here because I've got to wait for these guards to finish their alert status. There we go. Yeah, I lost a little bit of time there because of that. Yeah, this is annoying. 6 minutes ahead and I've lost so much time now. Oh well, it happens. So, now in the torture scene, I'm actually going to mute the audio here because it's really horrible, and this is on YouTube, so I don't want my video getting flagged because of really horrible audio. Must remember to turn the audio back on afterwards because I forgot to do that in a run the other day. Excuse me. So yeah, it's just this is a torture scene. This is actually live. It's not a cutscene. We do have control of Snake. There's just nothing to happen, and he's got a black bag over his head. But as I say, it's really horrible. The audio's horrible. And I don't know what YouTube thinks of it, so we just don't do it. Only takes a minute. You can listen to me cough instead. Oh, apologies. So we're not far off. Like we're kind of moving on to Act 3 of the run now. Got a couple of boss fights, a big long bike chase, and of course lots more frogs to get. Like a newborn baby. He's Volgin's weird. There is a trick you can do here which we don't really need to do it. You'll notice that Snake's now losing health because he's being punched. If you hold L2 or R2 and keep the weapon menu open, then you won't take any damage. But we want Snake to take damage because it it speed things up a little bit. Because we're gonna deliberately drown Snake in a few minutes. I can turn the audio back on now.
You must have your limits, and I am a patient man.
Got the rat. Cure. I'm going to remove the tracker, remove the fake death pill, and now spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that will cause Snake to throw up.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Snake throwing up will cause Johnny to come and check on us. And I can immediately take him out. I'm going to make sure I do take him out without him spotting me, or that's game over. He has some smoke grenades on him that I desperately need. So grab these smoke grenades. Maybe equip said smoke grenades. Come into this room, because there is a frog that we've got to get. Very important that you hit that frog first try. If you don't, then you're screwed. Throw that, and now equip smoke grenades and cook them. As I said before, cooking smoke grenades silences your footsteps. Now, of course, we've got all of the other Groznyj Grad frogs, bar one. There's one Groznyj Grad frog we haven't got yet. We've got this one. This was the one that was in the vent, I think. Yeah, that was the one that was in the vent. We haven't got the northwest one yet, but we're gonna start in northwest soon. So we will we'll come back to it. Oh. Oh dear. Let's reset that room. That was bad. This room usually takes me 2 attempts, but not not because of that. So throw that right against the wall. I got spotted by the searchlight. I don't like this room. Got spotted again. I don't think I'm supposed to start cooking another grenade. That's better. There we go. Yeah, cooking the grenade. I think starting to cook a grenade slows Snake down slightly. Do that smoke at that dog. And we're out. Yeah, we still got the frog to get in that room, but we'll get it in a little bit. Down into the sewers. The sewers is one of the only other rooms in the game that does not have a frog in it. We want to grab some ammo though. Grab that ammo. Here. Drop here. Let's go as far down as possible. That SAA ammo is very important that we grab it. Massive time save grabbing that ammo now. There isn't a... I've never really said it before, but I was saying about rooms that don't have frogs in. The next room doesn't have a frog, but it's not really a room. But there's no frog in the Sorrow fight. It's not really a fight either. And run through the sewers. Against Sorrow, just gonna immediately drown myself. because this is how the sorrow bite works. It's not real. Snake's dreaming or something. And we just use the revival pill. Get out of it. That took me longer than... took me 4 seconds longer than my best. I must have had less health or something somehow. Here, the SAA that we got and the bullets allow me to shoot that frog. If you don't grab the SAA there, the SAA bullets in the previous room in the sewers, then you have to go all the way to the end of the waterfall, get your equipment off Eva, and then come back. That's what I used to do on very easy when I first started running this, because I didn't know. Though on very easy, you actually use one of the smoke grenades that you pick up from Johnny to hit that frog. You don't need the SAA ammo. It's behind waterfall. Do not save it. Go and grab another suppressor. That suppressor probably isn't necessary, but I like to grab it just in case. You really don't need a suppressor. I think you need like maybe three suppressed shots going forwards. Let's use the SAA one last time. You could change weapons here. Camouflage. We want the Auscom camo. And in my backpack, I need to get rid of that. I need that out, get rid of that. Put those away, get that out. And I need the box that I just picked up. And that's it. I don't need to go into my inventory again now. Woo, gold split. Guard will pass across. I need to shoot that guard once that guard's passed. A guard has been knocked out without a caution, so guards ignore cardboard boxes. I'm gonna run over to here. Get to this corner. Stop. Oh, I came just slightly too far out from the corner. The frog that I need to shoot here is on a set of steps. Wait for that guard to pass. That's better. If you lean around a corner, guards can't see you. You can lean around corners without any problems. Wow, 6 minutes ahead. There is a massive time save here, though. If I can do this room first try, this will be a really big time save. Because I kind of hadn't quite finished figuring out this room last time. And I now know what I need to do. So, we shoot straight away. It causes all the guards in the room to scatter. Meaning we can just run straight through. This is actually one of the easiest rooms in the game on European Extreme because of that strat. It's the only problem with it is the Kerotans in a kind of awkward position. There's an engineer in the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. Shoot him there. Shoot the Kerotan. And drop. There we go. That, if you don't take out that... See, there's the time. There's my time save. If you don't take out that that engineer there, he gets in the way and there's a pain. I want to concentrate on this fight. Ow. It's alright. One step forwards, Volgin. SVD out. Oh! Oh dear. That's a problem. Okay, problem solved. Only thing is I might be quite low on SVD ammo now, and I am. Sometimes this happens, and I need to quickly get the single action army back out again. Oh my god, he's still not dead. I've got no more... I had no... There was no lethal ammo anywhere. That was horrible. Okay, let's try that again and not completely screw that up. Oh, wow. That hit me. Again, might have used a bit too much ammo there. Okay, that was better. Alright, we move on to the GAHHH bike chase. And this is where one thing that I have been doing this entire run now goes out the window. Everything I've been doing so far this run has been based on European Extreme's Foxhound strats. Foxhound is the best rank in the game. It can only be obtained on European Extreme. I can hear the frog, I got it. It can only be obtained on European Extreme, and it's done by, first of all, not getting any contingents. So I've already failed that. But also you're not allowed to kill any guards. Now, not killing guards in the bike chase can make it very tricky. And at the moment, I don't want to lose out on a bad Kerotan time by making the game more difficult for myself. I'm not going to get Foxhound rank anyway, because I'm going to get Kerotan rank. And I'm pretty sure Kerotan rank overrides Foxhound. I actually don't know. But until a point where I feel like I can actually get Foxhound as well as Kerotan, I'm not going to screw up a decent Kerotan time to do it. So from this point on, I do now start killing enemies. Plus, it's only really the next room that I struggle with it. The next room is particularly nasty for it. There is a Kerotan in every single room in the bike chase, so there's no time to slow down. On my south. So in this room, you'd be expected to just throw stun grenades constantly. You can use them using the Gaunt, but it's a bit slower. But yeah, when I try and do non-lethal in this room, I quite regularly mess it up and die. Or I get to the end of it and I've got very little health left. And I screw myself up for the rest of the run. I already hit the Kerotan earlier, but I already hit it. I know I already hit it. I'm in trouble. Got him. Make sure I take out that one because he's also got an RPG. It's the runway. On here, the best thing to do is not that. What I really want to do here is only take out the passengers. Got him. Because the drivers will shoot you without a passenger, but they are really lousy. They're a really lousy aim. And as you see, if you take out the driver, it'll they respawn. I can't afford to carry on now. It's the Kerotan is there. Pretty sure I've already hit it. There we go. You can hear it. Now that I've hit the Kerotan, I can do what I want. Doesn't matter that I'm taking out these guards. I'm going to leave that one. Cool. One runway down. Next runway. Try and... These ones don't respawn, so I want to try and take these out. Get my SVD back out. Again, yep, shot it. RPG, and now we start plowing as much damage into the GAHHH as possible. The more damage I do to it now, and there is a cap for how much damage you can do. It's about a quarter of its health, I believe, or maybe a little more than a quarter of its health. But the more damage I do to it now, the less health it will have during its actual boss fight. And therefore, the quicker the boss fight will be. Cool, that was a decent chunk of damage. Onto bridge sniping. There's a Kerotan frog here. Down again. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Shoot. Oh. That one. And then Snake's aim is perfect, so I can just hold it here now. And shoot. There you go. Onto the GAHHH fight. I'm going to concentrate on this fight. So I need to try and get it in a lock. Good start. See if I can hit the Kerotan. I did hit it. Oh, that's weird. I did actually like stun him, but he kept moving. This is awkward. Got him. Oh, Eva's just turned around. That's good. That's good. There we go, and I now know for definite that I've hit him. Really wish Eva hadn't started moving there, but hopefully she'll move around and I can one more hit. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Now, luckily, this second phase is really simple. And as long as you As long as you shoot correctly, shouldn't fail it. There we go. Perfect. Gold split as well. Right. So yeah. GAHHH's a weird one. Like. Oh, I got one. Don't usually kill them. Yeah, the GAHHH's a weird fight. You kind of like try and get it into a loop, and if you lose the loop, then you're probably doing it casually. There isn't, apart from sort of trying to get into that loop and keeping it, there isn't really any other backups or strats. You just try and get back into the loop if you can. And if you can't, then you're just doing the fight casually. It is kind of the fight that everyone kind of just goes, yeah, it is what it is. There's a lot of RNG with it, like which way either turns and stuff like that. We are about to face the most horrible frog in the game. My community have lovingly dubbed this frog Hell Frog. And it's not because it's particularly difficult to get. It can be if you haven't practiced it. The problem is in any bike chase section, you can't go back. You can't go back to a previous bike chase section. If you miss a frog and leave the area, then that's it. It runs over. You have missed the frog. And this frog is very, very close to the exit. Most other frogs, you've got quite a bit of time until the exit, so you've got plenty of time to take a death and reset the room. This frog is right at the exit. European Extreme's not too bad because you have very little health anyway. On very easy, I deliberately damage myself. The frog is there, and I've got it. And there's the exit. So that's how much time you have to get out. The next two frogs, there's two more bike chase frogs, and they're both right at the start of the room. Gotcha. That's it. Sadly not. Oh, there are still more. More of these guys to shoot. I'm doing a terrible job. Luckily, we're wearing the Ors camo. This is the reason we say I like MGS3 when you start the game. Because you get given the Ors camo. The Ors camo reduces all damage taken by a third. Which is why we take it and use it at this point. There is another option for camo here. You can also use the Cold War camo. Unfortunately, it'd be difficult to get the Cold War camo in a Kerotan run because you can't play on New Game Plus. The Cold War camo is awarded for non-lethally taking out Volgin during your first encounter with him. Because Volgin doesn't actually die after that encounter, it doesn't count. Doing it lethally like I did doesn't actually count as a lethal kill. So it doesn't affect Foxhound. But doing that fight non-lethally takes longer. Oh, I missed the frog. I shot a little bit too low. So I'll try that again. That's better. Got it this time. But that's all of the bike chase frogs now. In fact, there are only 3 frogs left in the game. One of them is the easiest frog in the game. One of them's not too difficult. You just have to be quite quick because you don't have a lot of time to get it. And the other one's awkward. The next frog we're gonna get is a little bit awkward. It really slows down the next room. Because we have to take a completely different route to the one you'd normally take. Take out these guys. That's it, that's all the guards. We can get out of here. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, I lost a little bit of time because I had to reset for that frog. 25 seconds. Oh well, it happens. There is still some time save left in this run. Make Eva eat.
Let me have some more.
And cure Eva only. We don't need to cure Snake. Paramedic tells us we should look after ourselves first, but the only thing you have to do is cure Eva. You don't have to feed her, but we need to, because otherwise she won't have enough stamina. Oh, I need to put the suppressor on this. Right, Eva's now following us, so we're going to run all the way over here. So normally in this room, you'd go right rather than left, but the Kerotan frog is on the left, so we have to go to the left. Let's wait for Eva. There's going to be some guards that turn up. I need to take them out. I'm going to try and make sure that Eva never stops. So I'm just going to move to here. Shoot the frog that's down here. And then whilst we wait for Eva, there's 2 guards left. I need to take out one of them. Didn't get him, but I didn't headshot him, but he should. He'll fall asleep in a second. In fact, he's run away. So I should be fine now. They're not going to catch me up. So just get to the end of the room. So yeah, that frog just causes you to take a different route. You can go right and then circle back. Because if you were to go right, you'd come out of that entrance. You can circle back, but Eva follows you and it is slower. It is. I've tried it. It is quicker to just take the left path. There we go. And then this final room before the final boss, you do this pretty much as you normally would. Start getting Eva to follow. Pick him out. Pick him out. I'm here, hide behind this tree. Guards can't see me behind trees. Take him out. He's gonna call for them to stop. Take him out. To here, take out the frog, and then just stand here, make sure that Eva comes this way around the tree. She might, because sometimes she'll get to here and then she'll turn and she'll do that. Slightly longer, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, she's definitely following me, so we can move on. Don't fall off this ledge that's coming up. Kick this plant. That distracts that guard down there, and he's now gonna wander off. Take out that guard. Take out that guard. He's now wandering. He's actually going to wander all the way around to get up to here. There's one more guard, but we don't actually need to do anything to him. Beckon Eva. There's one guard there. You can just see his legs in the brushes there. But we never go in his line of sight. Gonna wait here, make sure that Eva... Sometimes Eva will go round that tree for some bizarre reason. And then there is some time save in the next... we're about to fight the boss. There's some time save in this fight against my PB. I made a bit of a mess of it, if I recall correctly. And there is a frog.
See what you're making.
But we'll get it right at the end after we've beaten the boss. Just going to concentrate on this loop.
Excellent, Jack. You're better than I remember.
Oh, I missed the second shot. Should be okay. Just need to get her to
Heads up.
CQC me again. There is a chance here that she won't get stunned by this. Yeah, that happens quite often. I don't know why it happens. Be careful because I'm nearly dead. Need to get her to reset.
Get ready.
Should be fine now. That should be the gate. That should be the fight. Just make sure I shoot the frog before the game ends. There we go. That's one of the advantages of doing this on New Game rather than New Game Plus. Oh, massive time save. Beautiful. On New Game Plus, you will have grabbed that camo. The only major advantage, apart from you get to keep like camos, like if you want to use the Cold War camo, you can keep it. The only major advantage of a New Game Plus run over a New Game run is once you beat the boss, it ends instantly because you don't have to wait and grab that camo. But in Kerotans, it actually helps us because it gives us a little. We don't have to try and shoot. You can try and shoot the frog in the middle of the fight, like after you've stunned her. There's a little bit of time, but having that time frame at the end, it's just a bit awkward because it's like if you don't shoot that frog and the game ends, you have literally failed on the final frames of the run.
Or should I say?
That is it. That is all 64 frogs. We do still have the end credits, so the game's not over yet. There is also the bit in the wig with Ocelot, but there's no frog in there. Yeah, we are. the run is essentially over. There's only a couple of inputs left.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
Shoot the boss. Grab the gun on the left, because that's the one with the bullet in it. Deliberately miss. That's the final game input. There's some codecs and I've got to save to avoid. But that is it. I'm going to mute again because the song being played here is Way to Fall by Star Sailor, which will get copyrighted. But yeah, that's it. 6 minutes 42 off below my PB. That's a massive time save. Unfortunately, unless there's something like, well, you can see my predicted time there being 1:40:08. I am 9 seconds off sub 140, which is so hard. Like any mistake, if I corrected any mistake, this would have been under 140. But hey, I should be able to do it now. I'm really happy that I've got it under 145. That was my first major milestone. I knew 140 was going to be the next one. I didn't think I'd get to 140 this quickly. This is something like my 5th or 6th full run now. Well, I say all of this. Got to make sure we've got the Kerotan rank. Say the credits do count towards the time, but at the end of the run, once the credits have ended and Ocelot's had a chat over the phone, we'll get the final game screen, which gives me all of my stats, and it gives me a rank. And I need it to say Kerotan. If it doesn't say Kerotan, that means I missed one, and the run is invalid. Though this run, this run would still be suitable for an any percent run. It's just not a very good any percent run. But yeah, this is that was all Kerotans. I've now done this on very easy, which will always be the world record. But I've also now done it on European Extreme. Next, I want to tackle Extreme because my intention sort of going forwards, if I can get Extreme down, is that I will start submitting Extreme all Kerotans to marathons, with European Extreme being a donation incentive, because I think that's a really good mix. The other option, if I actually just get good at European Extreme, just any percent, the other option is to submit European Extreme and submit all Kerotans as a as the incentive, which I've written now that I've practiced. So much of the time saves that I've been having in this run aren't down to Kerotans at all. They're down. It's just down to being good at European Extreme. I'm doing so much better now. I'm actually really pleased with how much I've improved on this run. You can see in my current splits there, my final split, which is called "What Up Slap Nuts," because oh, excuse me. See that split name just gets to me every time. When I'm running live, I'm not live on Twitch right now. This is an offline run. But when I am live on Twitch, I have a channel reward to rename splits. So someone renamed the split, the final split to "What Up Slap Nuts." So shout out to H2O Happy Dude for that one. But yeah, you'll see that I also put down how many continues I have, because that's the biggest time save for me in this. The number of continues I have. There are other time saves here and there. If bosses are done well, if certain things are done better. But yeah, for the most part, timing for this comes down to number of continues, because there isn't really time to dawdle. In so many rooms, you have to do it quickly and efficiently, because otherwise it fails. So yeah, as I say, it all really comes down to the number of continues. And hopefully one day I can get that number to be 0. And hopefully when that day comes, I will be able to take out Hellfrog without killing any guards, and I can also get Foxhound. So the only thing is, I don't know which one which one takes priority. I would think it's Kerotan, because Keratan's a special rank. But if I ever did it and I got Foxhound instead of Kerotan, I would be like, right, I want the moderators to check every single one, every single Kerotan frog, and if you can find one that I didn't shoot. Because that's the reason why we have to play the game on New Game now, because it has recently been discovered that you get the Kerotan rank the first time you finish a run and you have got every Kerotan. You don't have to get every Kerotan in the same run. So say you start a new game and you get half the Kerotans and then finish the game. If you then load that save file again and start a new run on the same save file, so New Game Plus, and get the other half of the Kerotans, at the end of that run, you will get the Kerotan rank. Kerotan rank isn't awarded for getting all Kerotans in one run. It is awarded the first time that save has seen every Kerotan get shot. So as a result, you now must do all Kerotans on a New Game save file. You can't do it on a New Game Plus file. Oh, this is the agonizing bit, though. I hate this bit. The only time this isn't a problem is if you haven't unlocked any achievements yet. So obviously I'm playing the Steam version of this. So the first time I ever did a Kerotan run, I knew as soon as I beat the boss that I'd gotten every Kerotan, because I got the achievement, and the achievement popped up. I could reset the achievement. I have an achievement manager for Steam, which I use for all achievement runs of Unmetal, so I can reset my achievements and start from scratch. So I could always reset the Keratin achievement so that I know straight away, but no. Now then, have my loading times or anything else caused me to save 8 seconds? I know it hasn't, but I can dream. Right, you can have some audio back now. It's just Ocelot chin-wagging.
I understand, sir, but
Yeah,
they were necessary.
this has been all Kerotans. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've been
Yes,
watching
the
this,
CIA has taken care of
I'm
the
hoping
boss
to use this as a
themselves.
submission video for some stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed it enough to want
I
to
believe the
feature it in
White
your
House will be
marathon, if that's
satisfied.
why you're watching it. Go check out some of my other videos. I
Khrushchev
do
is
hold
finished.
the world record for all
time has
Kerotans
finally
across
arrived.
any difficulty, which is on very easy. I hold that record on
Yes, the American
hold it on
president is relying
PC,
on us to
and
keep a
I
lid on the
also
whole
hold it
affair.
on console.
got
I
him by
don't
the
hold it on
balls.
emulator yet because I still haven't completed
It
an
should make a
emulator run.
valuable trump card in
I actually
future
did an emulator run
negotiations.
yesterday on European Extreme and finished with Night Owl instead of Keratin.
Chief Director, of
So I
course.
must have missed one.
I'll
I
keep
think
the
I know
KGB
which one it
informed.
was. I think it was the first Groznyj Grad one, which is why I was a little careful to make sure I definitely saw that I shot that one. So yeah, go check out some of my other videos. I do speedrun other games in the series. I do have some world records in some other categories
it's me.
across the Metal Gear series.
boss has
like Twin
accomplished your mission.
Snakes, blindfolded MGS2 tanker.
The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands.
I am hoping to do a tutorial for all Kerotans, both
This
for
money, yes, the
both a
philosophers
very
can
easy
finally be
and
revived.
European Extreme at some point. So hopefully that'll be out some point this year.
The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. PK must be in an uproar right about now.
Again, apologies. Still recovering from this
I'm afraid so. Only half the money's made it back to the
from
United
this
States.
chest infection.
The KGB must still have part of the legacy.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say. I mean, go follow me on Twitter.
Yes, the weapon has
You
been
can find
reduced to
links and stuff
ashes.
in my on my YouTube channel.
That's right.
Yeah, follow me on
Groznyj
Twitter.
Grad has
Come
been
join the
obliterated
Discord
by the Davy
server.
Crockett we brought in as well.
Follow me on Twitch,
Yes, that was the
twitch.tv/NickRP
boss's work
Green.
too.
Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube now, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the usual stuff. Hit the like. Hit the notification bell. You know, the thing every streamer has to do.
Perhaps it might just come in handy someday.
And we'll wait.
Yes, we have John.
Wait,
Snake to thank for that.
It's the
Khrushchev
one
believed it
thing
as
about
well.
MGS3 I wish could change. That the credit, you just didn't have to
Yes, they
sit
bought
through
our
the
story.
credits.
I don't think they'll be making a fuss.
I wonder if someone could
secondary alert
mod
has
the
been
credits
lifted as
out
well.
and make it legal for
And the
speedrunning.
Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity.
It shouldn't.
They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them.
Because in my mind, you
I will
want to try and
continue my
make
activities as a contact for the
PC,
new
console,
government.
and emulator all as close as possible to each other.
Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam.
Here we go. Almost
Of
done.
course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal.
Yep.
Mr.
And there
Director.
goes 140. It should be, that predicted time should be accurate. It should be 140.08. Yep, 140.08. There's the Kerotan. I got them all. So that is an IGT of 142.09. We ignore that IGT because it's not consistent. Loads aren't consistent across different runners' computers. I have a real time or RTA of 142.36. Again, we ignore that because loading times across different people's computers. We instead take the auto splitter's loading remove time, which is RTA just without the loads, 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 8 seconds. It is not a world record for all Kerotans because difficulty doesn't matter for all Kerotans, but it is the new world record for European Extreme all Kerotans. And, you know, I'm getting sub 140 next. That should easily be a thing. I got 23 continues. 23 continues. So I'm just going to very quickly update live split to say that. So 23 continues. My previous, I'm just going to save those splits. My previous was 24. I had one less continue this run. Presumably some of the other things were sped up much better. Or I took less. My continues weren't as much of a time problem as previous. But yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, check out some of the other videos on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.